Hey, Facebook and YouTube and rest of the world on Saturday. I'm Lewis,
I'm Pat Green.
and that's Pat Green.
And then just regular batch coffee.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you see us?
I can see you.
Great. Well, we are live on Facebook and multiple other channels. We're live today, Pat, on I Love Orlando, which is a pretty large, popular channel just about the Orlando locale and what's going on here. So that's a little new addition to our thing, Pat. So
Nice.
say hi to everybody. Give them tell them what's going on today. Give them an introduction of yourself.
Hey, everybody. Can you see me now? I think I just disappeared.
Yeah, we can't hear you very well.
Okay. Hey, I'm Pat Green. I'm over here at the trailer. Okay. I'm at the trailer here. The framework trailer. I see a black screen. I'm not sure if is that what you see?
Nope, you're live. I don't know what that is. Can't tell.
Okay. So I'm at framework. I'm with Lewis here. And they got a little bit of a line here, but the trailer is like pretty badass. Look at this. It's Lewis did this trailer out of an old trailer, and it's really, there's a little one too. But it's
okay.
Pay. There's like a recommended level of pay, like here. So it's over next to Will's, just north in the parking lot where the movie. And it's just a really place. So.
Yeah, is there any way you can maybe walk around the corner so you can take your mask down when you're not around anybody and talk? And then we'll have you walk back over to show everybody what's going on? Because I don't think anybody can really hear you very well, Pat.
Yeah, it's just a little bit loud actually when I walk away too, because I'm by the cars.
That's a lot better.
But can you see the trailer?
Yeah. Yeah. So really what's his story, man? Why are we here? What's his story? Why are we here? To give a little context to the audience.
Danny, I've known Danny for a while, and he's been doing a coffee thing for a while, and he kind of had pop-ups doing different events he's done this probably, I don't know how many years it's been, but he's been doing it for about maybe, I don't know, I think like 5 years. Danny, how long have you been doing the pop-up coffee stuff? 5 years. There's Danny. And he was just looking. He was one of the people who was doing the Nook with Matt, Duke, and Mary, and then he wanted to get back and do coffee. So,
okay, that's right.
His friend Lewis built this trailer out, and I think they might have gotten permission from Will's. I'll ask, but they set it up like a month ago or 2 months ago, and it's doing pretty well. It's been pretty crowded since I got here.
Okay,
but it's a cool little business, and it's such a beautiful. And Lewis,
is he there every day?
Yeah, he's there every day. I'll ask what are your guys' hours here?
7 a.m. to 5, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 Saturdays.
What about Sunday? No?
Close.
You go to church on Sunday?
I sleep on Sunday.
Okay. So, yeah, they're here every day but Sunday.
Okay. How early in the morning?
7 o'clock you said you opened, and 9 o'clock on Saturday?
Oh.
So 7 o'clock in the morning till 5, and 9 to 4 on Saturday.
All right. Is there any special story behind like the quality of his coffee or where he gets his beans or who roasts them or?
Danny could probably, he's waiting on somebody right now, but he could probably, Lewis asked some questions. This is Danny Alvarez, my old friend. He has some questions about
the
whole story.
Good. Well, we were just wondering, I thought it'd be interesting for everybody who's watching or watches later on to know a little bit more, like, where do you get your coffee beans? Like I'm personally a huge coffee fan and I love espresso, but I always really appreciate small boutique coffee places because I feel like the coffee's better because people like you put more effort into making sure it tastes good and that it's a unique experience.
For sure. So what we do, which is a little bit different, we're first and foremost all donation based. So you pay what you want or whatever you can. Our concept is simply that we want everyone to have equal access to craft coffee. So I started this a little bit over 5 years ago, just to give a majority of people access to really good coffee. All of our coffee is locally sourced, as well as our tea and most products in house. Everything is compostable. We try to take everything from scratch and break it down, rebuild it. Right now, our fall specials include a pumpkin 5-spice latte, which is going to be, a Vietnamese 5-spice because we're in Mills 50, so we want to do something like a little bit of little Vietnam plus, you got to have pumpkin. Then we also have a salted maple bourbon,
Okay.
Applejack cereal milk latte. We try to be as creative as possible, but everything gets made from scratch by hand. Again, our honey cinnamon. Again, it's cinnamon sticks that we roast. Everything that we can do from scratch, we do because we believe just that much more is important, and it makes all of our products taste better. But again,
Man, that's awesome.
Everyone has access to it because it's name your price. So if you only have $2, you should still be able to get the same quality of coffee that someone who has,
I mean, I love that. That's such a great thing, man. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's to me, it's a project. I just love making coffee, and to be able to do it and just serve the community and hang out and not, have to worry about a day job, and I just get to make coffee, then this is all I need to do.
Well, man, you've made a great selling point. It's going to be hard for me not to finish this show and rush over there and grab a cup of coffee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Keep up the great work. Thanks for sharing your story a little bit with all of us.
What's your website, Danny?
Well, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at just Framework Coffee Bar.
Okay, hold on. Let me get that up on here. I have ways to type that in and make us all fancy. It's Framework Coffee Bar.
Framework Craft Coffee Bar.
What was that middle word? I'm sorry.
Framework Craft Coffee Bar.
Craft. Got it. I'm putting this up on screen and everybody can see it on Facebook and Instagram, correct?
Yes, yeah. And our tagline is just locally sourced and community driven.
I love it. I love it. Hey, thanks so much for sharing your story. I hope all our viewers, hop in their car and head out there.
Yeah.
What did maybe Lewis can tell about the trailer? He made the trailer, right?
Oh yeah. My partner here, he built the whole trailer. If you want to take a look around.
Hey, I'm Lewis Rossi, again, Danny's partner. We built this trailer about a year ago. It's 1971, found here in Orlando, and I wanted to kind of keep it more or less the same look. So, just a lot of fun. I got my kids to help me out, my parents to help me out, and we got it on the road last year, and
that's awesome.
It's a tiny little coffee shop, a couple of chairs.
Do you want to make these for other people? Would you do this for other clients, like people who wanted to hire you to build a trailer that they could operate out of?
I got approached about that by a couple of restaurants that wanted to get on the road, and honestly, I had to refuse because I'm very particular about how I want things done. And I let them know straight up, like, we're going to get into an argument because I'm going to have an idea of what I want to do. And I'm not gonna
At least you're honest, man. No, I don't
want to do it for the money. I will coach anybody and let them know how to do it, or more or less a budget, or the ins and outs of like the plumbing system being mobile or electrical system being mobile. But we're a full-on coffee shop, and we can get on the road in 15 minutes.
Wow.
But no, for the time being, I can't imagine anybody.
Well, then I'll send them over to you. Everybody, our viewers, you got to go over, talk to Lewis and the other guy, and buy some coffee, and then you can ask questions about how to build your own trailer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Lewis, you made that little baby trailer too.
We have some leftover parts. So actually, that thing's got the same aesthetic inside. It's got the same wallpaper in there, the same flooring. And,
Awesome.
Yeah, so I made a little one for the dogs. Again, extra parts.
Cool.
That took me 5 hours. The camper took me 5 months. And honestly, I think I feel more accomplished with the little dog camper.
Awesome. Man, thanks for sharing your story. I think everybody appreciates stuff like
No
this.
problem.
Pat,
Yeah.
let's have Jana and Jason on.
Let's get a good shot of the trailer first too. So
Oh yeah, perfect.
and I was going to show you the menu too, so we can.
Oh yeah, get that on there for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice place to stop. It's kind of in the middle of a lot of like everything, pretty much. So if you're around there.
Go back to that menu and hold it on there like a little slower so everybody can read it.
Yeah. So Danny, who does the pastries and all?
They're all locally sourced from different local bakers.
Taylor, do you want to be on this? You want to wave to the camera?
All right. Cool. Well, hey, why don't you step away from them and let's introduce Jana and Jason. They're sitting there patiently waiting. They are at the I think let's let them tell us what's going on and what they're doing. So I'm just going to let them on. You're going to remain on with us too, Pat. Here we go.
Okay. I walked away so I can pull my mask down.
Perfect. 5, 4, 3, and they're on.
Hello. How are you guys?
Hello, everybody. We
Hey.
are
Hey,
at
you
the
too.
Winter Garden Farmers Market. Woo!
Yeah, we are having a blast.
I've been meaning to get out there again, and so that's a cool farmer's
This is
market.
one of my favorite places to come on a Saturday afternoon/morning. It is beaming with people, and what I'm realizing is that we've been in quarantine for too long. We have been COVIDing. We have been doing this pandemic thing, and I miss connection because I am literally talking to every single person that comes by. I'm like, oh, what do you have there? A pickle? How does that pickle taste? It's salty. Oh, how much did that cost you?
Yeah, it's
Do you
been
think-
quite the show down here.
I was wondering if people, like when we come out of this, if people are going to be almost like overly friendly, or some will go the other direction too, probably. But I was kind of thinking I might be hugging everybody, you know.
Well, you know, it's a choice. Everybody has a choice in how they want to respond to things.
Yes, and I'm telling you, Jason and I, we love connection. That is one thing that we are all about. We have started a YouTube page, which, Lewis, I know that you are one of our biggest fans. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
JanaShelfer.com. You can check us out. And
So-
we've teamed up with the Adventure Challenge book.
Yep.
So let me just tell you what we're up to on our YouTube channel. We scratch off a different adventure every week, and then this adventure in this book tells us what our date is. And our date this week was to go to a public place and to draw sidewalk chalk people. So we chose the Winter Garden Farmers Market to make total fools of ourselves. And we got down on the ground and we actually traced our bodies like.
Now,
you
when
could
you're
call
saying
it-
that, I'm thinking you didn't have, like, I think that they meant like draw people, like stick figures or draw.
No, it
No.
says you have to get on the ground
Oh.
and make your best pose and then trace
Yes.
your partner.
I
Oh.
literally got out of my wheelchair. I looked like Jason was drawing my outline, and people were going, "Oh my God, is she okay? Is she hurt?" And then they were picking up my wheelchair and going, "Oh my gosh, how can we help? I'm like, "No, we're just doing a YouTube stunt.
It's-
Join our page,
It's date night.
Well, so let's-
JanaShelfer.com.
Let's back up a little,
How
guys.
we connect with people.
You guys rammed right into the promotion, and I gotta love it.
Yes,
But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, like, I think people have a little bit of like questions. So like, let's give them a little context as to who you guys are and what's going on here.
Okay, so we believe in living your life with fun.
The best life you could possibly live.
And like I said, we've teamed up with the Adventure Book. So the Adventure Book is our biggest sponsor right now.
Okay.
And so that is one of our challenges that we do once a week, and we promote connection, living with love, light, and laughter. So that is how we connect with one another, is we go on these adventures together.
Yep. There's
And
lot
it's not only entertaining, but sometimes it brings out cranky Jana. Like last week, I had to bake a pie blindfolded.
and I had to give directions. So
And
Well,
my
that's really
partner had to give
interesting.
me directions.
and there's a lot of people are taking things very seriously right now, and a lot of times we take life too seriously. So this gives us an opportunity to adapt to the situation and adapt to the challenges, and realize that life doesn't have to be so serious all the time. We can have fun. So we're spreading as much light, love, and laughter through just the normal obstacles that we hit on a daily basis. And it's really opening up an opportunity to see how you can live your best possible life by making the choice to live your best possible life.
And just so you know, Lewis, I know that you and I have had conversations off the air in private about
Very private.
and becoming your best self. In fact,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were one of our biggest inspirations for starting our becoming our best self journey. Well,
Oh,
since then, I have become a life coach, and Jason and I are actually developing our program. And starting in March, or not March, November, we actually have our offer that is coming to the table where people can join it. And so
Nice.
if you are following us on our social media, which is Real Jana Shelfer, or on our YouTube page, which is janashelfer.com, then you will hear about our offer, which is coming to the table in November, and it will be a weekly Zoom call. You can join our accountability group, and we will teach you how we are synergizing our life to actually live the best life possible. And it really starts with your core values, which for us incorporates fun, connection, and other things, intellectual. We have all sorts of things, and we'll walk people through that as we go. But we are living proof that it works.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And that's, I mean, you knew I already loved it. That's why I asked you to come on the show and share it. Pat, what do you think?
Well, it's kind of been your life view has actually been my life view forever too. And I kind of always thought, my father used to tell me when I was a kid, which this doesn't mean the same as it does now. He said, hey man, I could have fun in Sanford, which at the time Sanford, not much was going on, but actually Sanford's pretty fun right now too. So, but I was thinking about the idea that I was in another country a few years ago, and somebody told me the best way to learn language is not to take yourself too seriously and be willing to make a fool of yourself.
Show them.
That's a fact.
Show them our people that we drew.
Yeah, let's see them. Let's take a look.
Watch the camera. All right,
Are you showing what you drew?
Oh yeah, we've done the challenge. So I don't know if you can see us down there.
That's actually pretty good. I like
Jana
it.
is in yellow, and I'm in orange and blue.
Huh. I'm gonna have to watch this again because I'm in the sunlight and it's glary, but I can.
But this is I have my Ernie shirt on.
You drew your Ernie shirt better than you drew your own face.
Oh, Jana drew the Ernie shirt. I don't have that much talent. I drew Jana, so that you had to draw your significant other.
Oh, okay.
So all my artistic skills entail just being able to maybe draw a heart and a smiley face. And Jana
I see
is
that
the
you
artist,
gave her
artist in the
a
family.
kidney. Like you
Yeah,
gave
I
her
did give
some
her a
organs.
If kidneys are purple, I did draw a kidney because I was like, okay, kidneys look like a jelly bean in my mind.
Yeah.
But don't
That's at
take
least what they
your
told
body
us.
organs too seriously. Just treat them well.
I
There you go.
Treat people well, treat your organs well, and that's how you get through life, right?
yeah, because I think your message is one.
Pat's roboting out on us right now. You got to do the robot when you talk like that.
I feel like I'm back just out of high school.
I don't hear you where we
Really important people.
Is he trying to talk to us in a different language he was talking about?
I couldn't help it.
Maybe I didn't know.
Now you're back.
How does
There
one
you
of
go.
us freeze and you still talk?
I gotta.
I have no idea how any of this really. I mean, I know how it works, but I have no idea how any of this works.
We need to start every meeting out with AOL dial-up.
So hey guys,
I mean-
while we're here, do you want us to get you a funnel cake or something?
I want you to get me 10 funnel cakes and then eat them as fast as possible.
I hear those pickles are a big deal.
I actually do want a thing of pickles. I like buying those. I like buying homemade pickles. I love pickles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. When is the hours at that? So that people here in the local area who probably have all heard about the farmers market there. When are the hours?
I would have to double check, but I would say that a safe bet is going to be between 10 and 2.
We're usually here between 10 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it may start at
So
9 o'clock, but I think a safe bet would be 10 and 2.
Okay.
What about the
okay. Cool.
What about the big market that the what do you call it? It's the Plant City Market or Plant.
The Plant Street. With,
yeah, because that's open hours. That's a great place too, isn't it?
Yeah, so they are open every day of the week, but they have they've got some fantastic stores inside the market on the weekends. So Friday through Sunday.
That's a great place. Yeah.
But they're not sponsors yet, so we don't talk a lot about them yet.
Yet.
Hey, altruism here. You got to give freely. If they contribute positively to the community, then
they do.
I think we promote them. That's all.
I'm having trouble hearing, so I'm going to say goodbye.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Thanks
Hey,
for
good
coming
to
on.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. And we'll call
great
you
seeing you guys. We'll
later.
We'll give you a shout soon.
Awesome.
Bye.
Well, there we go, Pat.
Well, appreciate it, Lewis. I'm having a little trouble hearing. I'm in this noisy parking lot, but let's until next time.
Yeah, until I see you down there in the next 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think it's that soon, is it?
No, but I'm actually going to literally hop in my car and come down and get a cup of coffee.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Hey. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for saying hi. Oops, I missed somebody was chatting. Oh, there we go. Mr. Martins down in Brazil. That's awesome that you said hi. I'm just responding back or saying hi back. I'll tell Pat that you said hi. As for everything else, I'm Lewis May. That was Pat Green. We spoke with Jason and Jana Shelfer out in Winter Garden at the farmers market. And we also spoke to a coffee shop, a mobile coffee shop run by two very nice gentlemen who I can't remember their name, but I put it on the screen so you can always rewind and check it out. I'm actually going to go down there right now and grab some coffee because it looked really good. I'm a sucker for good, fresh, local, sourced or just good coffee. So I got to go. Thanks. Bye.